everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this channel we talk about self-love, self-development and how you can change your mindset to change your life. And in this specific video I would like to discuss about how you can break free from like being in the whole habit, right? So let's first with the concept first, right? So basically, right, after I read the book Breaking Habit of Being Yourself, that is when I know that everything is not fake. If you're born in this way, it doesn't have to be this way all of your life. You literally can change, and they have a way to change it as well, but you need to really like have the encouragement in order to change. And I would say that everything happened for a reason, and that reason that you click on this video is because it's time for you to really like start to changing the thing that you don't like about yourself. I didn't mean that you should don't like yourself. I mean that you can like love yourself as you should. You can grateful for all the experience that you have, but you can always develop yourself, right? To be the better version of yourself. And I would say that this is also the thing that I really like would like you to do, you know. Sometimes people say that because I born this way I need to be like that, but it's literally not true. You have a power to change anything in your life. You have a power to change your reality. You can do that. If you would like to know more about this concept like in depth further, you can also go read Breaking Habit of Yourself, and I'm gonna like pop up it down here for you to like able to read it. And basically I would like to say about the vibration in general as well. And I would say that if you think that that thing is a really bad habit or something, you can look into the vibration of it as well, that the emotional like level of you are in which frequency during that time, you know. So I would like to give you the more example here, right? So basically, right, lately, like I feel like sometimes when they have something happen, right, like for example with my work, right, sometimes I make any mistake, right, I feel like I wanna run away. I afraid that, oh my god, is someone gonna blame me on her, and I start to be like, oh, I shouldn't done that, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, right? You know, like I should done better. Why do I do this to myself? And I feel like that is when you have really pressure on you, you know. You like put like, how do I say, you put yourself into the low vibration, because basically no one can push you, only you are the one who put yourself into the east vibration. And for some people that didn't know about vibration, right, so vibration is like the, how do I say, the emotional level of you are in that moment. So I'm gonna show you here so you can see the chart here as well. So basically, right, everything that happened to you, it just happened as it is, but it depends on you how you gonna take on emotional of it on that situation, or like more into like how you gonna have a meaning on that situation, or like have conversation that you have with someone, you know. So it really depends on you how you take that thing, and you are responsible for your own emotion. You are responsibility of your own emotion or on your vibration, and that is how you take on of yourself, you know. So back to my story, right? So I mean, I do something wrong with the work just a little bit, but I think in like an imaginary way about like worst case scenario, you know. And when I think like that, I start to be like, I shouldn't done this, I shouldn't do this, if I do this, it's gonna be better. And then it's put me to really low stage. No one even blame me or anything at all, and I just keep like blaming myself in my head, and that really put me into vibration that is really low. And apart from that, I feel like, oh, maybe I'm not do good with what I do, blah 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 and so on. But then when I start like realizing like, okay, this is come from my old self, that is like overrated. Because like in the past when they have something happen to me, right, I'm really like blaming about it in my head, you know, and I start calling my friends to complain about it, to say how scared I am, blah 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 and so on, you know. However, I know that, okay, now I know that that is my old self. I accept it, I understand how they're from, I understand, I accept it, and then I just look into the situation again in a different way, you know. Okay, so I sent into the wrong email, what should I do? So I go to find someone. I take someone who know about the system well. So I text them asking about how they can solve that. And then I also have a plan on how to solve that problem in order to like prevent it in the short term first, and then long term I can solve it. And I also like, how do I say, I instead of like I complaining it about the whole situation, I tend to be like, okay, right now I'm gonna be problem solver kind of like person who's like, okay, I did something wrong, I accept it that I do wrong, I'm gonna find solution to solve it as soon as possible. That is gonna be my new mindset, you know. So after that happened, I'm like, okay, I'm not care anymore if I do something wrong because it's already done in the past. What I know is I'm not gonna do it again. And right now, the thing that I need to do is to solve that problem as soon as possible. So I take to the right person. I figured out the root cause of the problem. I solve it and it's done. And after I solve it, I can tell you, you're gonna feel so good because, okay, when you solve it, the problem is done. You're not gonna have emotional, you're not gonna afraid about it anymore, you know. You just like, okay, I take a responsibility about it, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna make a same mistake again. I'm learn from it, and then move on to the next one. So you don't have to really react in the low vibration state, you know. And when I started thinking about problem, it's because I move up in higher frequency, right? Which is like courage. I have the courage to make a change. I have the courage to find a problem to solve that solution. Yeah. So basically it's like this story. And also they have another thing that is always keep happening to me as well, like some limited belief about me in some certain way, or like something that is happen in my head, it start to coming back to me. Sometimes when you like doing something, and then sometimes the old kind of thinking away keeping to your head, right? So you need to like really ask yourself this question. You need to ask yourself that, is version of yourself right now gonna act the same way as the people that, as the thing that you're thinking in your head? Like sometimes I know there's so many things that's probably come into your head, but you really need to be like, okay, I know that the important time is the present moment. It's where you can literally change on anything. What you take action now is gonna determine on what you're gonna be in the future. So basically, if you don't want to be the same old person, you need to start doing the different decision. You need to start taking a different approach onto it. And after that, I know that at first, right, it's really a little bit tricky. I still like working on it. I didn't tell you that I can do like 100%, but I would say that my progress is around 7 to 80% already. And I feel like if you keep doing that, it's gonna getting better and better, and you're gonna feel more familiar with the new version, right? But it really depends on you, on like what do you really want to be, like what is the new version of yourself be like, and like what is your old habit that you try to break, you know. And I would say that it's possible, you can do it. If you want more information, you can like look into like another YouTube video as well. And also in my channel, they have a lot of YouTube about like how you can like being the version of yourself that you always like, which I'm gonna link down here. And then yeah, I would say that everything is possible. It just need to have a courage to act onto it. And if you can do that, that is when your personality gonna change and so on. And yeah, and as always, I hope this video gonna help you in such a way. And thank you so much everyone. Hope you guys all have a great day, and see you in the next video.